Okay, as usual, that's the hunter take go. Okay, as usual, that's the hunter take go. Okay, as usual. Okay, Lego is here. So, welcome back to the channel, guys. And tonight, it's gonna be the last day of First Enemy Assault. So, we're gonna do this. So, let's go. For that, I'm gonna turn on the minions. Yeah, I always forget about them. So, which stage should we do? I don't know, like, do you guys have any preference? Halo Paman, hi Utopia, welcome to the stream. I think the fastest one should be the Destiny Impulse. Let's just do the Destiny Impulse then. Like this stage should be the fastest to clear. And we have our new type machine and Age unit team. So let's just start with this one, okay? If you do have any preference, we're gonna switch things up the whole night. We have 3 hours, around 3 hours to finish this. So let's go. How much movement do you have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So if I put someone in both these, he won't be able to protect. But I don't really need them to protect. Let's just say be up. I'm gonna kill the tank first. Yeah. So let's go there. Or maybe let's move. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I cannot block him from protecting these guys. But we can do this. No. We got support attack by the Destiny Impulse. Although if I use a sway, I should be able to use up there, support attack. We do have 2 sways. Okay, we can do that. So maybe I shouldn't take a risk. Let's just see how much range do you have. No, wherever I go, I will die. Yeah, see? Wherever I go, I will die. I definitely need that sway. Should I put someone with sway in front? It's like a... Yeah, I need to put something as sway in here. And this one also. They have 4 range. They have 4 range. We do use the freedom with Kira Yamete. Should be able to trick them into swaying us. So who has sway? Let me see. This one is perfect. Although we do have a pilot with sway. Yeah, this guy. We do have a sway. This one is a heal. What is that? Yeah, Amuro has a sway. So I can just use Amuro on this one. Let's go. Put Amuro. Then this one also. Put Kira Yamete. Then rearrange. Put this on the front. Ta-da! And probably this guy should be on 2. That one on 4. That one on 5. Okay, that's great. So the second team will be the people with sway. New event will come in Tuesday or wait map event finish. I don't know. I don't know. They can sometimes overlap. They can also sometimes wait until the event is finished. But even if they wait until the event is finished, the announcement will be earlier, much earlier. So they should have a notice by now if they're gonna have an update on Tuesday. So if they haven't got a notice even until now, that means that there's not gonna be anything in there, you know. So yeah, I can actually attack that guy. They won't defend the backlines. So you're gonna support counter. Although, do I have movement up? Yeah, I do have movement up. Like if I... Oh, he cannot reach. Okay. Too bad, too bad. Maybe you're gonna be closer in there? Yeah, let's keep... We're gonna get closer. Just to lure them into attacking our sway. This way we can use the same strategy until level 20. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Can you guys hear the background music? Tell me if it is too soft, okay? Because the background music is very, very nice, very relaxing. I'm gonna use this. Move it in here, and then attack this guy. No. Let's attack this guy. Who attacks harder? What else? Let's defense. Maybe that guy is stronger. Yep. So let's go. Do a support attack. Tada, tada, tada. Oh wait, I shouldn't have attacked him. I should have attacked the tank. Dang it. It's okay though. Let's just go here. Maybe a movement up. I'm gonna go here. Yup. Like this. From which should I go with this guy? Yup. This is better. And I can support the tank like this. Nice. Is he gonna counter? Ya, kira counter. Let's go. Itu duel SSR-nya dikasih nanti pas event udah selesai. Iya dong, cross action. Welcome to the stream. Iya, nanti bakal dikasih. It's kinda like lullaby song. Yes, it is a lullaby. It's not a lullaby though. Like if you don't know what this song is from, then you are not old enough to be in this channel, okay? This comes from a game that everybody should have known back in the golden age of PlayStation 1. Support attack on this one. We already support attack on that one. So I'm just gonna attack this guy. And let's go. Oh yeah, I should have MP up on the Asuna. Yeah, I forgot to MP up Asuna. We didn't deal our maximum damage just now. Should be fine. Because we also have this guy. Banana Link. Okay. Just gonna attack this. And no, he counter. It should be fine, I guess. Let's go. Tanya, yes. What is it? Tanya apa? Cross section? You mean it's an RPG song? Can't remember too many RPGs in that era. It's from Digimon 1. The very first Digimon World 1 from PlayStation 1. Because all any relaxing with you, I'll probably fall asleep watching this. Yes, that's actually the very purpose of it. You know, like making you all fall asleep, so that you will keep on watching this. Let me see. I guess this is all right. I guess this is all right. Let's do this. Attack. He's defending though. You know, it's a weird, funny fact. For me, a lullaby makes me awake, and a rock and metal song actually makes me sleepy. So there is that. Yeah. Let's kill this guy. Do we even need this? Ooh, I still need a support attack. Dang it. You didn't deal enough damage, Sharas Nafa. You didn't deal enough damage. Let's just use Kira Yamete instead of Asuna. Still killing, okay? Let's go. Can't remember if we start somewhere near a tree or was it Digimon tree. No, we start in a cardboard box. It's the File City background music. So it's the very first town. I still remember, you know, like when I first started playing this game, I was in my grandparents' house, and in that place, the TV was so small, like I cannot see much. Wait, can I reach that guy? No, I cannot reach that guy. Dang it. Should I sacrifice the Phoenix Gundam just to rebuff this guy? I think so. Let's see. We're gonna use that one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah. We're gonna sacrifice the Phoenix Gundam. Yeah. So again, fun fact: I once ride a bike, motorcycle, and I listened to a rock and metal music, and I fell asleep on a motorcycle while riding. Imagine that. That actually happened. And then I fell from the bike. Luckily I'm still alive. Luckily I'm still alive. Let me just sway. Attack down. Let's use attack down. Okay, and back to the Digimon. Yeah, I play in my grandparents' house. The TV was so small, we actually put our eyes on the TV, and I still very clearly remember that moment. You know, when Digimon came out and tell us to choose our very first Digimon, like questions, and then. Yeah, we went inside. I played with my older brother, Randy, back then, and yeah, it was a very nice memory. You mean the CTR TV or the next improved TV from that era? The CTR TV. The CTR TV. Yeah. And I remember the box monitor of a computer. No, I didn't play on a computer. It was an actual TV. It was an actual TV. Oh no, we're dead. Should I just kill the other tanks? Or should I just kill the... No, I cannot kill the support attacker. We should have killed the support attacker, I guess. And kill the Destiny Impulse last. Maybe I should have done that. But it's okay. We're already here now. And yeah, let's just attack this. We're probably gonna improve our strategy the more we try this stage. Oh my god, that is insane. That is insane. There is no way I can block a 1 million damage. Should I defend? No, let's just evade. See if I can manage to evade this. Probably not. He moved. Wait, he moved and didn't attack? Really? Why? Why? Don't know why. Okay, we're gonna attack the enemy again. So, definitely gonna kill this guy first. Or I do still have sway though. So maybe I'm just gonna use this. And then attack first. And then attack first. Yeah, we still have 2 sways. So we can try this. Let's go. I'm gonna kill the tank first, so he doesn't defend that. Yep. No, I don't have enough damage. Too bad. Too bad. Oh no. Yeah, we need the beam damage second up. Okay, let's go. That is the Famicom era in that it was fun. No energy. Ooh. Oh yeah, the Destiny Impulse. Really? He doesn't have any more energy? That's actually insane. That means that with enough sway, I can just make the Destiny Impulse useless. He has 138. He still has energy. What are you talking about? It's 70, 70, 70. He still have 138. You're lying, Redfire. That's why. Not everything you know. So let's just kill this guy first. I'm gonna use this. Can I? Oh no, not enough damage. Although, what debuff do you have? Beam weapons. Okay, so I can actually kill him. This is beam special. Okay, beam special. So if I give this debuff special, then he should die. Yep, let's go. Ta-da! Okay, now we gonna attack this. Should I? Oh no, we're dead. Or not? Let me use this instead of Asuna. Let me use banana, Dio, and new. Yeah, then this one should be that. What's your favorite Gundam, sir? I don't know, Zaku. I kind of have quite a few of my favorite. I like Zaku. I like Hubili. I like Heavy Arms. I like Psycho Gundam. I like. I think all those are all my mostest favoriteest Gundam. This universe has energy. It runs out on the first turn, or its usable weapon on turn 2. Energy recover. Recover energy during turn 2. It's not their turn yet, though. Not their turn yet. They shouldn't be recovering energy. It's my turn, so I am the one recovering energy, not them. Support attack. Support attack. Do you collect Gundam kits, Bandai or other? I don't really collect Bandai kits. I did building an SD Gundam Gunpla back in the day when I was small, and back then I did have Comfort, I did have Gundam X, and then I have Zaku, I have what else? What else do I have? I kind of forget. The SD Gundam Gunpla I had. The Zaku, and then after that, yeah, I don't remember the rest. The only thing I remember the most is the Comfort, because that is my very first Gunpla. I like the SD Gundam. You know, I bought the SD Gundam Gunpla instead of the the normal size one. And then currently I am building a Barbatos Gunpla, the MGSD. MGSD Barbatos. So what was the order again? I forgot. Sway on Amuro. Tada. Then we'll take this one. Yeah, so they all gonna support attack. Tada. Dang, I forgot. I need to MP up this. And this one. I remember SD Gundam those days are SDBB. They had some catalog and I had those SD kits also. I think there was more than 100 plus SD in those days. Yeah, there are a lot. I remember when I bought my comfort, I went to this store where the whole wall have these Gundam boxes. And back then I didn't even know a single Gundam. So I just went in and looked at the picture and choose the one that I like the most. And apparently it was Comfort. I remember very much because that was my very first Gunpla. So I just took that, didn't know which one is enemy, which one is the good guys. Back then I didn't like the design of Gundams, like the Gundam with this kind of face, I don't really like them back then. Then I saw the Comfort, I was like, ooh, look, this is a very slick and cool design. Just similar to a Sazabi, like very cool, very sleek. And so I chose a Comfort. As simple as AI is probably conserving the energy, that's why it doesn't attack when low energy. Probably, but yeah, still questioning his decision to do that. So let's see, I'm gonna kill this guy. Let's go. Gonna use the defense down. Ta-da! They use up all of their support attack. So we can just trigger Happy in here. Let's kill this guy. We do have a support attack, although we don't really need that. We do already give him a defense down and beam damage taken up. So we're gonna need to use other means. Let me use the Phoenix. Yeah. With the physical damage taken up, should be able to kill him later with the striker custom. Should be, I don't know, but let's just attack this guy. Ta-da! Thing is that we already blocked the left side here, this left side guy, so should be fine. Let's see. Gonna use striker custom. Oh no, we cannot reach that guy. Dang it! My plan got ruined. This is a physical special, right? Maybe if I can get the new Gundam to reach there, although I probably won't be able to reach there. Oh, I can. Should I? I can reach using this. Let's go. We can support attack. I can even give defense down. Should I? Let's just try. I mean, like, we only need to kill the tank. And after that, we kill the Destiny boss. Oh yeah, I should have do this on the striker custom turn. Because he's defending right now. Keiko is here. Hi, my hero. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, let's attack that guy. Kill him. Ta-da. Probably gonna use Hirayamete. Do I have enough damage without? Oh no, I don't have enough damage. I need the support attack of all these people. Should have used this then. Yeah. Cannot really save up on damage. Maybe I should just use the Sazabi instead. But then I won't get a chance step on the striker custom. Yeah, that's too bad. It's okay. Let's just kill this guy with all the support attack. Let's go. This guy is tough. You know, next time I'm just gonna leaving him behind. We don't really need to attack him. Here, attack this guy. Will he die? Don't know. But let's or let's just attack this guy. Hey. Yeah, he's gonna die. Ta-da. Back then SD have larger head, small body than today, and less 1/144 kids, because AG wasn't in there in that era. It's like solid 2 4-piece plastic those days. So SD was too popular and it was easy to make it. Yeah, I remember. It was really fast. You know, the chest plate is only 2 pieces of plastic, you know, put together. And then the pants is also 2 pieces of plastic put together. Then the shoes also 2 pieces of plastic. The hand also 2 pieces of plastic. Yeah, I still remember. Oh, that was so easy to build, you know, Gundam back then. Should be saving up on support attack, I guess. Just use the beam damage second up. Defense down him. Yeah, beam damage second up is okay, but yeah, just gonna do this. Let's go. Okay, the Zabi gonna go in. Shoot this guy. Oh no! I used the DO support attack, dang it. Well, it's okay, we should still be fine. They won't be able to wipe us out. You know? So, should still be fine. Support attack. Should I? I don't know. Yeah, let's just do it. Ta-da! Miss. Hey, you missed. And we're so gonna die if we attack that guy. Still can reach. Okay then. Let's just attack someone else. Just attack this guy. He's gonna counter, but should be fine. Yeah, and then our Sazabi. Should I shoot that guy? No, he's defending. Or should I shoot this guy? He's defending too. Should I shoot closer? Yeah, let's just shoot from here. his turn. Should I support defense? Probably not. Let's just let him kill Kira Yamete. Should I support defense? Let's just support defense. Tada! Counter. Ta-da! So we still have a lot of, chance step. So let's just boost our attack, all of our attack. And then we should be able to reach everyone from this range. Should I use sway? Yes, let's use sway. This one. So, let me kill all these minions first. And then this guy. With the help of defense down and beam damage second up, should I? Yeah, I think beam damage taken up. Let's go. This battle is so short. That's why I do want to do this first. We only deal with 6 enemies in this one. So not that long. It's not gonna take that long. And I'm gonna sacrifice Phoenix Gundam just to debuff these guys. Yes. Let's go defense down, beam damage second up, special weapon damage second up. Yes. So complete debuff first, and then physical damage second up. Yes. Begin. And after this, we're gonna use the Striker Custom together with the support attack again. And then finish off with Sazabi. Look at that! How many debuffs does he has? Look at that! Yeah, perfect. 40% defense down. Physical weapons damage second up, beam damage second up, special weapon damage second up, all level 6, and attack down level 6. Although his attack down doesn't reduce his attack by much, but it is still something. Okay, so let's attack him with this. Tada! Use all the support attack again. Yep. And then use this Kablem. Gonna challenge difficulty states above 8. Huh? This is already difficulty 12, I think. I don't have any stage below difficulty 8. So yeah, you're gonna watch me doing up until 20 tonight. But only one. I think we don't have enough time to do everything. So if you do want to see me clear some other stage, just tell me in the chat. And I'm gonna change the boss. Or maybe we're gonna do like every stage once, just so that you can see in this live stream like the strategy for each one of the fierce enemies. So yeah, that's probably gonna be a good idea. Yeah, let's go. Look at this. Habalam! Still not that. Okay, so Sazabi just finished him off. Tada! He's defending but still die. Funnel! And then he ran away. Okay. So that's basically how you kill Destiny Impulse. Basically a brute force way. But you need to sacrifice some of your units, okay, to do Destiny Impulse. But look at this. We did level 14, 13 and 14 Destiny Impulse just now. So which one next? Which one's next? Should I start from the red Gundam? Yeah, let's attempt the red Gundam. For this one, I think I do want to use the Barbatos. Let's go. Hold up. Ta-da! Barbatase. Yep. So let's sort this. Because on the Barbatos, we have Mikazuki and Setsuna for a double chance step. Because there are so many enemies in this map. So we're just gonna do this. Let's go. Ta-da! Tension up. So the very dangerous one is this and this. Okay. So you need to deal with both of these. Okay. This one has a range 5. And this one is melee. Okay. But really high defense, okay, and force activation step. So we need to be careful with that. We gotta have to, match his movement. So this is 5 movement. So you're gonna move 15 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will hit me. Yeah, so we're gonna just kill all these enemies and just wait for him to come to us. Okay. Let's see. Who should I start with? Let's just start with the left side first. Okay. So, let's go with this. Hit this guy. Although I could have just killed this guy. Yeah. I'm gonna put the tank in the front so that he will be the one getting hit by the G-Quacks. So he should be somewhere around here. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna put him here. Let's go. Should I have closer? Yeah, I should have made him go closer. But it's okay. Should be fine. Let's just hit this guy and then run back. Well, I finished all OGDs to 20, so do what you want. It's a good request and help me players struggling on those stages, obviously. Why do you need to repeat what's in my mind? Okay, so that is that. This guy is still closer to him, so he should be aiming for that one. So next, we're gonna attack this guy. If SPP comes out, I might try to finish above stage 8 using the SSP. Not SPP, okay, SSP. SPP is what we all have. So, let's see. I'm gonna just stay here. Okay, and then as soon as I go there, use this. Maybe this one. Zabi, just gonna melee this guy. Now we get more enemies. Maybe if I have a straight line weapon attack, I can kill this guy. It should be fine. Let's just take this guy. Oh yeah, I forgot to give him a buff. That should be fine. Let's just go. I'm gonna attack that guy. This guy. Okay. And then this one. This guy. I think a map attack will be great in here. I think maybe next time I should bring a big Sam. Yeah, I think a big Sam will be perfect in here. Or a Neozeon. Yeah, we should do that. Let's go. Let's just attack this enemy now. Okay. And then this one, gonna just go in front. Okay. Oh no, we don't have enough damage. Maybe use this guy. Although, I think I should have used... Yeah, we don't have enough damage on this side. I didn't expect them to be that weak. Maybe attack first. I should be able to kill them, but at the cost of a lot of energy. Just auto. I mean, I'm lazy to use to kill them one by one. Let's just use auto. I mean, they're gonna hit the closest enemy anyway. Okay. And I'm gonna attack this guy. Let's see. The thing is that you don't really need to care about the Zaku. You only need to care about the G-Quarks and the red Gundam. Like, look at this. This is what you need to care about. You know? And I'm gonna counter using this. And attack. Yes, a chance step. And yeah, probably let's just counter again. Probably defend on this one. You already got debuff by the uniform, so I'm just gonna defend first. Okay. And then for this, it's just counters. Yeah. Just gonna auto on the counter attack. I was using fast high neo on this stage. The map attack helps a lot. No, it's better to use Big Zam. Big Zam is the best. The Neozeon is also the best in here. Imagine 8 Freedom SSR or 8 map attackers that has lots of ammo in there. But you're gonna have problem against the G-Quarks and the Red Gundam if you do bring too many map attackers. So let's see. This one, I'm gonna need to use this guy. So, let's see. I forgot to attack up the new Gundam. Can I kill him? Just a little bit more. Dang it, too bad. I should attack him once first. Let's see, maybe I should use a force card. Let's go. Attack him from here. No, I'm gonna die by a support attack. I think this should be okay. Okay, so the Sazabi can kill him now. Although I could have just killed him using other units. Can I? No, I cannot. Although I can. Yes, I can. Okay, let's just kill him. No, it's okay. I'm gonna kill him using the Sazabi. Now I'm gonna kill that and then kill that. Okay, okay. Should I use this? It's still enough. Now I'm gonna go here. Like this guy. Okay. And then this guy will be here. Shoot this. Okay. Then this guy, gonna shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. Okay. I shoot that guy. No, I'm gonna die. So let's just stand by here. Okay. You just auto. Okay. So we're gonna attack that under support. Hey, miss. Nice. That's it. So that's how you deal with these guys, okay? You only need to, kill all the minions near the Red Gundam. The thing is that the scary thing about the Red Gundam is his support attack. So if he moves just now, if he is in range, and then his minion attacks, okay? His minion damage will become fatal because he follow up with his support attack. So when the Zaku hits you, the one that kills you is not the Zaku, it's the Red Gundam, okay? So he will be attacking 4 times in a single turn because of all of his Zaku. So if you use just now like my Sasabi, kill all the Zakus around him, and then don't let him use his support attack at all, then yeah, as long as you can hold on, like defend his chance step, he doesn't have any double chance step, okay? So even if he kill one of your units, then he will attack one more. He won't be able to use his support attack, okay? That is the scariest thing about this guy, the support attack. The problem is that the G-Quacks, okay? When the Red Gundam is in range, the G-Quacks with his double chance step, double force chance step, will come and keep hitting all of your units, and this guy will be the one that finish you off. Okay, so there is that. I'm gonna use 3. And let's use attack now. And together with the support attack, we're just gonna kill this guy. Hello Vivi, how are you performing? Quite fine actually. I discovered another tactic. By basically joining all my forces in the middle, you can basically deal with this map in 2 turns. Oh yeah, that's actually true. Just killing the Zaku with counter attack. But like I said, if you don't measure your distance between the G-Quacks and the Red Gundam, then the Red Gundam, the most dangerous thing about the Red Gundam is the support attack. Okay, if he can throw all of his support attack with the G-Quacks and the Zaku, you will get wiped out. Okay, so separate the Red Gundam from the G-Quacks, kill the G-Quacks first, and that's it. The Red Gundam without his support attack is useless. So let's just finish him off with a bang. But that is considering I'm using Tough as Nails team plus a mono IT. Maybe you also need to separate Red Gundam and G-Quacks. Yes. Like I said just now, the force chance step from the G-Quacks will trigger all of the Red Gundam support attack, and you will die. And by the way, this is the strength of the new type machine. Okay? We have all the debuffs you need to deal maximum damage. The most important one is because we have the new Gundam. Okay? There are not many special weapon damage taken up debuffer in this game, so you only have 2 UR units that can have a level 6 special weapon damage taken up debuff, which is the Psycho Zaku and the new Gundam. And then ultimate units is the Beta Azeru and the Urube Gundam. The thing is that the Urube Gundam doesn't have a pilot. Beta Azeru is a huge unit, which sucks. So only the Psycho Zaku and the new Gundam is worth mentioning. And the Psycho Zaku is a one-shot killer, and the new Gundam is a Psycho. So that's why the one-shot killer team and the new type machine is still on the top of the list of the best tech to have because of those 2. Okay, now the Overon. Can attempt this. I forgot what the Overon do. What is the Overon stage is about? I forgot. But I think let's just sortie with this team first. We will see later. Oh yeah, the one with the buffs. So this one you need to kill certain buffer. Yeah, these ones. All the Bolino Saman, you need to kill them. Because they're gonna heal everyone every single turn. They just reach the Overon. It's actually quite easy, you know. So
just gonna have to adjust your team. So I think let's just use this. This. I don't know if they. I want to try something. Let's see. I'm gonna stand by this here. Let's stand by this here. I want to actually try something. I'm lazy, so what I want to do is just stand by here and just wait for the enemy to come to me themselves. Okay, so let's just stand by there and leave the Sasabi in the front. This one also, we're gonna leave the Barbatus in the front. Stand by. This one use this. This one use this. Stand by. This one MP up. Here. This one. Okay. Let me see if the enemy comes to myself. If they don't move, then we're gonna retry this. They can actually reach from there. Oh yeah, they come, see? So I'm just gonna be killing them. I actually need a support attack to kill him. Wow, they are strong. Instead of us going in the front, just gonna kill them using our units here. Just maintain formation. This is why the Romans are very strong. Like they are unbeatable in history. Because the Roman uses this kind of tactic. You know, basically using the phalanx to stop the enemy movement. They have no choice but to get closer to you. You know, with that strategy. Although not all of them move. So who doesn't move? Or these enemies doesn't move. Okay. So now we're gonna just chain step our way to there. Hopefully we do still have enough, enough chain step to go there. Though I don't know. But right now, I think maybe I could have go a little bit closer. Like right now we are too far from this. Yeah, next time I need to go a little bit closer so I can chain step again from here. Let's see. Let's just attack this. This guy's gonna support attack. Should be fine. I hope we get a good ult with 35% beam debuff. I've been waiting for that for like 5 months, I think 6 months. Comically, for my best team, lightning fast special weapon debuff is quite bad too. My best attack on the high new is beam physical. yeah. Like there's you need to match the attack too. You know, you cannot just what to say. Just take a special weapon damage taken up debuffer while you are not using that. Let me see. Maybe I should kill this guy first. No. Let's just kill this guy first. Let's see if I can get more damage with this. Let's go. Ta-da! Ah, no, not enough. Okay, no choice. We're gonna just kill all these enemies with this. Can I kill them? I don't think so. Let's just put this guy in here. And this guy, awesome. Maybe I should just shoot this guy. Let's go. Maybe question, do some people in your company know you are a VTuber? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah, let's kill this guy first. Then we're gonna attack this guy with a support attack. This one personally go with a lot of map attacks when SSV is supposed to come out. It should be 20th of this December. Okay. Should be around the 20th of this December. Oh no, why I didn't crit? That was a 95% crit chance. The hell? Kill that guy. Or should I use this guy? I can actually attack there. Let's just attack that. VP for you, which was the most investment in the game? Is ever you SP convert Cobra key for or get a good EFS supplier so after I pull off Zero Armada? Nothing actually. Yeah. Like the only mistake I made, actually it's not really a mistake either. Like the only mistake I made is SP converting the SR freedom. But that one is also, quite useful sometimes. Just like the current map event, I use the SR freedom quite nicely. So yeah, I never make mistake when SP converting anyone, because I always wait until I really need them. I never SP converting when I don't need them. And I always think into the future, like whether I need the unit or not, or the pilot. So like if they have a replacement, I never just SP convert them if they have a replacement, even though I don't have them yet. So that's why I never I never actually make a mistake in doing that. Like let's see our my account lineup later after this. I'm gonna explain like all of the units that I have SP converted so far and why did I SP convert them. I think that can be also a really good live stream, like instead of doing this fierce enemy assault. Like the fierce enemy assault is okay, but you can just do this in your own free time, like everybody have a different strategy into clearing this. So no one will have the exact same strategy on clearing this one. New Gundam. RNG got bullshit. That's why. What? What? You are getting angry because you get Zero Armada. Like what the heck? That's why I didn't upgrade Kouraki. Like everybody when pilot SP conversion came out, everybody went for Kouraki straight away without thinking. I mentioned that Kouraki is an okay pilot to the SP convert, but I myself didn't SP convert Kouraki because I know that I don't really use Kouraki that much, so there's no point for me SP converting Kouraki. That's why. And because there is Zero Armada, so yeah, he got a replacement. Unless you are using two Bjarlan custom or Delta Kai and Bjarlan custom in the single team, then you will need both Kouraki and Zero Armada within the same lineup. But the only time for me in the far future, like if you do have every single unit, every single pilot at MLB, the only time you will use the exact same unit in the same exact lineup is when you want to deal map attack damage and if you want to use a double chance step, like for example the Musha Gundam, okay? Like the Musha Gundam, you're gonna use a lot of Musha Gundam in the same lineup. And also for a map attacker, like for example, what I'm trying to do is to use 5 Big Zam in the same lineup. Okay? So there is that. 5 Big Zam in the same lineup. Ooh, defend. Yeah, I need to defend this. Hey, he missed. Nice. Okay, let's kill them. We are all close together, so we should be fine. Okay, let's kill the DO first because he has support attack. So let's go. I'm gonna go here, like this guy. That's the first guy that we need to kill. Although I'm gonna die. Let me use. Do I have sway? I do have sway. Let me use up all of their support attack first, okay? So I'm gonna just stay here and attack down maybe this guy. Or maybe this guy. Yeah, I can support attack. Yeah, let's go. Support attack. Okay. Critical miss. The fish enemy assault map are good for just chatting. Do well, are so repetitive. Yeah, but not really. Like, for me who is controlling this, yes, it is repetitive if you using the exact same strategy over and over again. But we keep changing bosses, so we don't really got the repetitive much. Like even just now when we are doing the Destiny Impulse, I keep changing my strategy, so I cannot really talk while doing this. I still need to at least concentrate on this one. The comedy of the RNG god was for the 95% crit rate of the violator. Oh yeah. That is bullshit. You're making me remember we see a 99% hit rate. I was like, how did that happen? I think any mobile shit Gundam unit feels stupid because we get so many of those. I mean, like, that's why you only want to SP convert a unit that you use a lot of time. Like That's why building a team requires you to have the supporter, okay? Everybody have different supporters. So what's good for me to SP convert is not always good for you to SP convert because you don't have the supporter. Just like SP converting the SR Freedom and then SP converting Kouraki, you know, because I don't use a team that uses Kouraki as a pilot. Like most of my teams are Awakened. Most of my teams are New Type Machine and Saikomu. They use Awakened pilot, so I don't really use Kouraki that much. So that's why I don't SP convert Kouraki. And so when you are SP converting a unit, it's supposed to be a team that you are basically gonna permanently use. Just like my Barbatos team. Look at that. My Barbatos team is already fixed. So I'm SP converting Deira, I'm upgrading Gundam Barbatos, Broken Barbatos to the max, and then I SP convert Lupus, and then the Lupus Rex, and also Julieta and Gundam Astaroth, you know, because they have no replacement. They have no replacement. Okay? So we already have the second story of the Gundam Barbatos, unless they release the story event of the next Barbatos. Okay, the third story of the Barbatos, which is the story of the the Hajiro Boshi, but that is a totally different series again. Yeah, I don't know if Alaya Vinaya system is still there, but because the supporter Atra Mixa is buffing Alaya Vinaya, so these are the best ones that we have right now. Okay. So that's why we are not gonna be getting any more Alaya Vinaya anytime soon. So SP converting them is the best decision. Like there is no replacement for them anymore. So let's see. We're just gonna kill this guy. Should be dead. Yes. With all of the support attack. Let's see. You should be using this one. Okay. So killing that. Tada. Hi bro, like up bro. Hi, thanks master. Good game is the Gundam G Eternal. Yes, so good, so good. I'm saying that Gundam X is the only one without a UR, even though its story is already out. Yeah, I mean like they already have a leak that they gonna use Gundam Double X, I guess, or just Gundam X. I don't know. But they already have a leak for that. So it should be coming out, but I don't know when. That's the only question. Since the build IBO team is quite worthy due to have lots of synergy with other teams. For example, Lightning Fast team, Mono Eye, and Unstoppable. But none of the IBO units are Mono Eye. What do you mean they have synergy with Mono Eye? None of the IBO have Mono Eye. What do you mean? No wonder I deal so little damage. My Sazabi got attack down. Debuff. So let's just attack the overall. Yep. Oh yeah, by the way, we ran out of energy by now. We just use EN. Ta-da! This one. Let's see. Who should we kill next? We do have this though. Let's go. Ta-da! Or this. Now we don't have enough damage to kill those people. Let's just debuff them then. I'm gonna debuff this guy. Yep. Should I kill the Dio? No, we can just kill the Dio later. Let's just use this. And this one, I'm gonna debuff this guy. Got this. I'm doing this just so that the Barbatus can kill them in one shot. Okay, so let's see. Can you kill this guy in one shot? Yes, you can. So let's just kill him. Kablam! Okay, and then this guy. We need a support attack for this guy. Should I? Or should I go with this one? Oh, this one is tougher. Maybe I should go here and debuff this guy. Maybe just attack this guy. Oh, he has a counter. It should be fine. Or should I just attack this guy? Yeah, let's just attack that guy. Hey, you missed. Okay, for this guy. We do have this one though. Should I attack this guy? Do we have a support defense? Gonna die. Whoever we attack with Julieta, we're gonna die. Here, can I kill this guy? Should be. If I do have critical damage to here, we should be able to kill this guy. Let's go. Ta-da! So see, Anina has a complementary team. Basically, if one of two teams like now is an IDO, we have this. No, it's not dependent on the tag. You know, like which unit you put in the mono I team. It depends. If you use the mono I team that doesn't have synergy with the IBO, then it's useless. You know, like any tag can be a good complementary for the Barbatus as long as they have, you know, like a similar type of weapon. Like for example, if you, because IBO deals mostly on physical and special damage, then if your other team also debuffing the enemy with physical damage taken up and special weapon damage taken up, then yeah, they are good synergy. That's it. Doesn't matter the tag. Doesn't matter if it's mono eye, if it is, you know, other things. It's the unit, you know, not the tag. Okay, so should I support defense? Oh no, we almost die. Yeah, we almost die if we don't support defense this. But we still alive, so it should be fine. But now this one, I kill this guy. Grace, all version of Grace on mono eye. Oh yeah, the Grace. But you don't have the supporter for the Grace unless you really do build an IBO team without Atra. But I don't think, still actually quite okay. But instead of using the grace, you're better off just using all the Tekadan units. The Tekadan units are so much better than using the Gjallarhorn units. I hit this guy, reduce his attack. Yep, attack down 35%. So he won't deal much damage to us. Ta-da! Look at that. Only 23,000 damage, so we should be fine. Gonna die. Can I use this and not die? Will I survive? Ah, we still die. Let's just stand by then. And then this guy, we're just gonna put in here and just attack this guy. Should I support defense? No. Just gonna take it like a man. Let's go. For example, a mono eye team can lack of the physical reduction only for the Oh yeah, that can also happen. Like if your mono eye team mostly deal with beam damage, then you can deal physical damage using the Barbatos. But sometimes it's quite rare to find a stage where you need to have both type of weapon. Mostly, like for example, if the boss like this one have, I think overall have this thing, right? Let me see. Oh no, he doesn't have. Like, if the boss has like eye field, then they are strong against beam damage. You know, you do want to have all 10 of your units, which means both teams, to deal physical damage. You know, there are not many instances where you need to have both type of weapons. So if the enemy is weak against physical, bring two teams who deals physical damage. If the enemy is weak against beam, then bring two teams who uses beam damage. You don't really need to spread your weapon like that. I can counter this, and I still survive. Look at this. Our Barbatos is strong. Hey, still survive. Ta-da! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So right now should be alright. We can attack this guy and get all kinds of support attack. That one. Should I support defense? Nope. We can have all of our units 10 surviving. Skills. I don't have any more skills. So this one, do you have skills? No. Although I want to make sure that your skill hits. I mean your weapon hits. This one also, alright. So let's begin. All debuffs. But Gjallarhorn have better pilots, but it does like units department. I will get more Gjallarhorn in the future. No, question is like which Gjallarhorn pilot do you say is better, you know? Because all of the Gjallarhorn pilot you say is better needs SP conversion, and you don't have SP conversion beds, okay? You don't have enough SP conversion beds. The only pilots you have right now is mostly you are Mikazuki, and both of them, okay? So if you do want to save up on SP conversion beds, that means that you have no choice but to bring two Mikazuki, okay? And both Mikazuki is already Tekadan, so the rest, yeah, just like what I do right now. Deira and then Julieta, yes, they are the Gjallarhorn. But then again, Deira I used to pilot the broken Barbatos, you know. So there is that. And now we just gotta have to use this guy and heal them. Heal this guy. Let's go. Ta-da! And we win. Nano-laminated armor for the game. Yeah, nano-laminate armor. Also, that kind of thing, you know, when you have nano-laminate armor, I think that one is the one that reduce physical damage taken, right? So if the enemy also mostly deal in physical damage, then you bring teams who has nano-laminate armor and phase shift armor. I think phase shift is the one from the Sith, right? The Sith units are all strong against physical damage. So yeah, that kind of teams you can adjust and actually make teams that can counter all those things. It's actually really strong if you do that. So yeah, there's that. So let's talk about the units in here. Let's go. Okay. And technically the Bile is pretty competent, but still I think they have to include the Alaya Vinaya Type E in the Atrabus. No, the Bile sucks. Look at this. This is the Bile. Okay. This is the Bile. Attack 10%, super chance, critical rate by 15%, unlimited armor 30%. Okay. And then the weapon 4,600, 3,500, physical melee, critical damage 20%, 3,500. Yes, everything is yes. But can you compare him with this? Like, from any angle you see, this is so much better than that guy. Okay, look at this. This one is physical and special. So doesn't matter how good a Bile is, these two is already so much better than the Bile. Okay, so instead of bringing Gundam Bile, it's better to just bring these two. And if you already bring these two, you already have enough slot for DPS. Okay, you need a support unit. And even if you don't have enough, you still have this guy. SP converting this guy is still so much better than the Bile. Look at this. This is so much stronger than the Bile. So the only time you do want to use the Gundam Bile is when you fight in atmospheric. Look at this. He is the only one who can fly from the IBO units. So only when you are fighting in atmospheric, then you will use the Bile. Other than that, in every single situation, you will use these three guys. Okay, that's why, like, building the IBO team, it's not good if you don't use these three guys. Yep. But the good thing is that if you do fight in the atmospheric, like this is Alaya Vinaya system, so you can actually use Mikazuki to pilot the Bile. So yeah, that's the only salvation this guy has. That is full armor. See this phase shift armor. Yeah, I was talking about phase shift armor. Well, yeah, SF has full armor. Yeah, the phase shift armor is physical, right? I did say the phase shift armor. Oh, that's if you retain all this info. That's impressive. Of all the IBO units for an entire IBO team, only 2 of them are actually worth it. From here, actually, like, this one is okay. This guy is okay. As long as you can get to supercharge, then this is the strongest range damage dealer in the IBO series. It has 5 range too. The only thing that is you need to take care is that it can only be used in tension max or greater. But right now, because we don't have a ranged pilot for this guy, you can just use any range pilot. And the best one to pilot this guy, actually I currently have him, is the Mikhail. Mikhail is the best one to pilot that. What was his name again? I forgot. Flauros, yeah, Gundam Flauros. The best pilot to pilot the Gundam Flauros is this guy. This guy. He has the highest range stats, who also have the MP up skill and abilities. Now the abilities won't trigger, but he has the MP up. Okay. I forgot if the other pilot has MP up. Wait, let me see. Wait. Zero Armada have MP up? No, he doesn't. He only has this one. Ability MP up. Yeah, he only increased MP by 6 from the very beginning, but he doesn't have that. So if you use Mikhail, you can get supercharged from the very beginning of the battle, and that's it. Your Gundam Flauros can be used then. Other than that, yeah, you better off just go with the Lupus and the Lupus Rex. The 6 is okay, like this is replaceable because this, even though it has the 5000 power melee, this is a special only weapon, okay? So, like I said, there are not many special weapon damage that can debuffer. Currently, we only have on the Psychozaku and New Gundam. So you cannot bring a special weapon damage that can debuffer level 6 to an IBO team unless you use the other team to bring that debuff. Okay, so this one is optional, but it's brainless to not use these two guys. Yeah, these two guys is really strong. And I use Setsuna to pilot this one, you know, because this one requires you to be attention max or greater, and with Setsuna, I can just MP up from the very beginning of the battle and just straight away use that skill. Okay. So those two are the only one worth to use. Other than that, the Kimaris is okay, but still, like for a debuffer, you do want to use an ultimate unit or at least UR units because they are the ones who has level 6 debuff. So that's why when you build a team, always, you always have the UR units first before you build an actual team. Like for example, like if I do want to build, like let me see. I do want to build a lightning fast team. Let me see, where is my lightning fast? This one, okay. If I do want to build a lightning fast team, the very first thing that I look first is the debuffer. Like look at this. I have New Gundam. So this is great. I already have a special weapon damage taken up debuffer at level 6. And then I have the Force Impulse, which is the defense down. But that's it. I don't have a beam damage taken up or a physical damage taken up debuffer. Okay, so I only have 2 of these. So that means that even if I can build a lightning fast team, it is not perfect yet because I don't have a level 6 debuff of either the beam or the physical. So if I have the physical level 6 debuffer, then I will bring the other units of a physical. Then if I have a beam damage taken up at level 6, then I will bring the other units or who has beam weapon. The thing is that the supporter is the most important to be from the UR list here because they are the one with level 6 debuff, and the attacker and the durability units will mostly come from the SP converted SSR units for free-to-play players, okay? For a pay-to-win players, you can bring the UR units. But remember, an SP converted MLB SSR unit is as strong as 2 stars UR units, okay? So that means that if you don't have a 3-star UR units as your attacker or as your tank, that means that it's better to just SP convert the SSR units because what attacker and durability units need is just stats. They just need stats and weapon power, and that's it. They will deal strong damage and they will be very hard to kill with only stats. But you cannot upgrade your weapon. So no matter how strong a support unit is, they will always only have up to level 5 debuff. So that 5% difference is a lot, okay? That 5% difference in debuff is insanely far away for them to cover up. So that's why I never use an SSR support units, because they will always get replaced by the UR support units. Okay, even if they don't have, like right now, for example, like the new Gundam. If I don't have, for example, like a monoite, like for a monoite team, I don't have a wait. Psycho Zaku is a monoite. What else? What else? Not lightning fast. We already currently have the lightning fast. Maybe Wattex doesn't have this. Tough as nails. Tough as nails. Let me see. Tough as nails. Yeah. Let's see the tough as nails. Do you have special weapon damage is gonna be over? I don't know about the Psycho Zaku, but I think, like for example, if Psycho Zaku is not a tough as nails unit, then you don't have a special weapon damage second up debuffer. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you need to settle with this one. Like for example, is there any special weapon damage second up debuffer in here? Like for example, if you do have an SSR special weapon damage second up debuffer at level 5, you don't need to SP convert them, okay, just to put them in your tough as nails team, because what you need from them is just the debuff. Whether they are at level 1, whether they are at level 90, whether they are at level 100, their debuff will still be the same. They can only debuff up to 30% damage increase. So you don't need to SP convert a support unit, because what you need from them is just the debuff. As long as they can land that debuff on their enemy, that's it, their job is done. Okay. So the rest of the things that you need to deal with is just the attacker SP convert and then the durability SP convert. And someday, one day, they will release a special weapon damage second up debuffer for tough as nails. Someday. So that's why someday you already know that this guy will get replaced, okay, by the UR units or the ultimate unit that's gonna come out in the future. You know, so that's how I decide like which one I SP convert. That's all. Yeah, that's great. So let's continue. For me, Bile is more for consistency by putting other pilot with crit boost for the rest. Well, yeah, Barbie outclass it. Yeah, obviously, I've already told you. Barbatos outclassed Bile in every single situation except for atmospheric. Himalay's Vidar is quite decent too, if you take in consideration it's piloted by Gaelio supporter SP. What Gaelio supporter? Like Gaelio the pilot? This one? Yeah, like I said, you know, you don't have that many SP conversion badge, so don't waste it on something like this, you know, like why? Just to force yourself into building an IBO unit, you're wasting all of your materials. Just build other teams. It's always better to just use a UR pilot instead of SP converting someone that doesn't have any unique things about them, because someday they will get replaced, especially someone like Gaelio. You know, the durability is okay. The durability is the best durability pilot from the Gjallarhorn. Like this is insanely strong for the durability, but because you use it on the Vidar, that means that I assume you are using this guy, and this guy is not worth SP converting, okay, at all. Because as a support pilot, you want double support attack. If they don't have double support attack, permanent double support attack, they suck, okay. That's why I never recommend to SP convert a support pilot, except for one pilot. There is only one pilot that I do recommend to SP convert, this woman here. Because when you SP convert this woman has boost critical MP up 744 awaken. Okay, this one is quite okay because of how good this combination is. Okay, so other than that, yeah, you will. The more you play this game, you will notice that the double support attack is very, very important. Just try. Like I definitely guarantee that you will regret your decision to SP convert a support pilot that only has a single support attack. Xeon plus Zit. In terms of stats and damage, Gylo is quite comparable to a UR supporter. No, totally not. You know, again, the reason because it's the support attack. You know, no matter how good your stat is, if you don't have double support attack, you only attack twice, while the UR support unit attack 3 times. Okay. So you need to have 3 times more attack than the UR support unit to deal higher damage than their 3 attacks in a single turn. So there is no way ever that you will be able to do that. Okay. I just take an example for this one. Okay. See. Imagine this. You have 683 melee stats, okay? And you attack twice with the support attack. So you deal like 1,200 or maybe 1,400 because this is almost 700, okay? 1,400 melee worth of damage. But if there comes out a UR pilot with 500 melee stats and double support attack, they attack with 1,500 worth of melee damage, okay? They already deal higher damage than you in total in a single turn just because you have a single support attack. That's why it is never worth it to SP convert a support pilot if they don't have double support attack. Except for Marida, again. Because for Marida, she has the boost critical and MP up skill, which makes her able to, in some situation, worth to bring and deal damage. And also the awakened stats is also 744, so this is quite okay. Like the way you use her is to deal very, very high damage in a single support attack at the very beginning of the battle. But then again, if you fight for a longer battle and you don't need that high burst damage in the very first turn, then yeah, still it's not worth SP converting this woman either. Pilot dengan stats melee terbesar siapa bang? You mean for supporter or do you mean for attacker or do you mean for durability? Because for the attacker, this guy has the highest melee stats in the game, 896 melee. So no matter what units you use, if the other pilot has less than 740 melee stats, then Domon will still deal higher damage on that unit compared to the other pilot. Like for example, let me check this. No, this is 811. Yeah, this guy. So this guy is a Xeon melee pilot, okay? If you put him in a Xeon unit, he's supposed to deal high damage, right? No, because if you put this guy on a Xeon unit and you put this guy on a Xeon unit, this guy will deal higher damage on that Xeon unit. Let me show you. Let's go to the main stage. I'm gonna use higher level stage. Let's go. Let me batch. Remove all of this. Minutes. Then we're gonna use a Xeon. Where is the Xeon? This guy? Exam. It's melee. I do have a melee weapon on this guy. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna use the Ozel Zabi and deal a melee attack on our enemy. Claw, 63,414. Okay, this is the melee of the dorsal sabi. 63,000. 63,000. 63,000. Not counting the skill, okay, because everybody have different skill. We are only talking about the stats, okay, without any boost. So that is dorsal sabi with the affinity tag of Zeon. Now we're gonna use Tomonkazu. $63,000, okay, that was 63,000. 63,000. 63,000. Ta-da! 66,000. Why? I thought dorsal sabi is a Xeon pilot. That's why, you know, if a UR pilot already have so very high stats, there is no point of you matching the tag anymore. They will always deal higher damage to an SP converted SR pilot if they have less than 740 stats. Why? Because the affinity tag is only worth 150 stats. Okay, so for a dorsal sabi, his 727 stats with affinity tag will go up to only plus 150. 877 stats, okay, 877 melee stats. That's why Tomonkazu with 896 stats will deal higher damage than dorsal sabi even when he has the affinity tag. Okay, just remember that. All units can be usable. Probably if you restrict yourself by using a single series, you need to cover bases but you miss out on the better outcomes. Yeah, that's why the tag is the most important one. That's why the supporter is the most important one, especially the limited supporter. Anytime they release a banner with a limited supporter, always try your best to get that limited supporter, because they are the ones that determine and decide which units you're gonna build. Just like this, I have Atra Mixta. This is not a limited supporter, but her boost is comparable to a limited supporter boost stats. So if I want to make use of this supporter, then I will need to build this team. This is very restrictive, so that's why I SP convert everything that I need to build this team, because it will never change anymore. Like there are not gonna be any more new units that has Alaya Vinaya system. Okay, this one also Ace unit. This determines the teams that I build. And look at this. In this team, I have defense down level 7. I have defense down level 6. I have beam damage taken up. I have physical damage taken up. So this team is already quite perfect, okay? Except for the special weapon damage taken up debuff. Okay, so that's why when I use this team, I need to build with a unit that deals either beam or physical. I can actually do both. So look at this. If I don't have Striker Custom at 2 stars, I would have just used my Phoenix SP converted. Or actually the better unit in this series is the Legend Gundam and the Dragoon Strike. But they only have weapon up to range 4. So yeah, whether you want to SP convert them or not, it's up to you. But the Legend Gundam is one of the strongest awakened unit. I mean, like a unit that uses awakened stats in this game. Look at this, power 4,500 and increase critical damage by 20%. But this one deals special weapon. Yeah, so that's why you don't have the special weapon damage that gonna debuff. The Dragoon system is also special. So this one is also special. So you don't have the debuff for them, okay, in here, in this lineup. So that's why I use the Striker Custom, because again, my Striker Custom is at 2 stars, but this is physical special. At least the physical, I can buff it with my Phoenix Gundam. Okay. So yeah, there are not many choices in here. Like the Bjarlan is also another choice. like if you don't have 2-star UR units, then this is the best that you can go with. A beam range 5, power 4300, higher remaining HP is the greater power increase. This is the very best unit for a free-to-play players to SP convert in the Ace unit team. Aside from this guy, okay? Like this one is stronger than the Biarlan custom, but because the SSP is coming, you can SSP Biarlan custom, but you cannot SSP the Gundam Delta Kai because this is an ultimate unit, and the requirement for you to SSP a unit is for them to be SP converted first, and you cannot SP convert this guy. And again, this one, in exchange for higher damage than the Biarlan, it has shorter range. Look at this, it can only go up to 4 range. So it has shorter range and also shorter movement, but just imagine him as a walking calamity. Like he moves slow, but he deals higher damage than Biarlan. So in terms of versatility, the Biarlan custom is still better than the Delta Kai. Okay, only if you do want to deal as much damage as possible, then you use the Delta Kai, and that's why I SP convert the Biarlan instead of upgrading my Delta Kai. And then if you do use the Biarlan custom, then your lineup becomes with the Freedom Gundam. Okay, Freedom, and then the Unicorn, and yeah, the rest you can bring whatever. Because we don't have any other support units in the UR units that I don't have. Or if you do have the Strike Freedom or you have the Sea Gundam, then yeah, if you have them at 2 stars, then it's better to just bring them. Okay, this one deals, I don't know, like beam, I think. This one is also beam special, and beam special, I think. We are only lacking the special debuffer. So yeah, the supporter is what determines you in building a team. Strongest right now is not even a series, it's a tag. I said strongest is one-shot killer or Ace unit. Yeah, because of that thing. But again, it is strongest only if you are a pay-to-win players, okay? And right now, Sea Gundam has the highest chance to be at MLB because the banner lasts until February. So everybody have high chance into getting Sea Gundam at 3 stars. If you manage to get Sea Gundam at 3 stars, MLB him, then yes, your Ace unit team gonna be the strongest because of this guy, okay, the Sea Gundam. Other than that, if you don't have the Strike Freedom and the Sea Gundam and you only have, like for example, like my account, exactly like my account, the Ace unit team is not the best, you know, in my account, because what I do have is an MLB Sazabi. I have MLB Sazabi. So instead of upgrading my Ace unit, my new Type Machine team is actually stronger than my Ace unit team. So that's why every single players have different account. They have different supporter. They have different units. So cannot really judge like which unit is the strongest and which not, unless you have every single unit and supporter and pilot and MLB, then yeah, you can say the strongest unit right now is the Barbatos Lupus Rex UR. Right now, okay? That is the strongest. How much Phoenix Gundam debuff for? 35% physical at maximum level. Yes, exactly. The Mono Eye team, the only thing they don't have, I believe, is, well, a defense debuff. Oh yeah, where is the Mono Eye? I don't have the Mono Eye supporter. Let me see. You have Mono Eye. You have Mono Eye, yes. We have beam damage second up. We have special weapon damage second up. We have beam damage second up again. And where is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, the not own is still at the top. Yeah, we don't have the defense down debuff on the Mono Eye. So yeah. You can build a team with this, but you need to rely on the other team to give a level 6 defense down debuff. Otherwise, you gonna need to use an SSR unit, and you know they can only debuff up to level 5 defense down debuff. So you always know in your heart that you don't deal maximum damage in this lineup, in this team. The case of Tough as Nails is rare. Well, they have lots of defensive units, but lacking of supporters. Yes, exactly. Just like the one-shot killer, you know. The one-shot killer have a lot of attacker, but they are lacking the defensive unit for a one-shot killer. That's why, from the very beginning, when I first started playing this game and everybody went crazy about the one-shot killer Laku supporter, I totally skipped that banner. Even though I could have pulled for that banner, I skipped that banner. Because I knew like that's not a balanced team. Like what you need in this in every single RPG game is the debuffer first. The debuffer is the most important. Because attacker you need high attack. That means that you need MLB. The durability unit you need defense. That means you need MLB. But debuff will always be the same. Like I said, at level 100, at level 90, at level 1, whether you are MLB, whether you are not, your debuff will always still be the same. So, like, if you have been following me for much longer, like two years ago or 3 years ago, I played Summoner's Wars in my account. You can still go into my video list and scroll back. Like from 2 years ago, I have a Summoner's War a video, and you could have seen that as a free-to-play players, we play. That's an MMO, so we can party together and kill an enemy boss. And for a free-to-play players, because I don't deal high damage, I cannot tank the boss's damage. So what can I contribute the best is to debuff my enemy. Because the debuff will always be the same. Whether you are a free-to-play player, whether you are a pay-to-win player, your debuff will still be the same. So, how to make yourself be the most useful in your lineup, playing together with all of the pay-to-win players, is to be the best debuffer there is that they can have. You know, put all of your debuffs and give everything that can boost your allies' whale player to deal as much damage as possible. So it's applicable to every single game in the entire world, you know. So that's why the debuffer is the most important, and that's why I chose the Psychomu and New Type Machine when they came out, because they are the ones that have the most debuffer in their lineup. And the only one which have special debuffer and defense in the Tough as Nails are the Master SSR and the Strike Rope in WSB. Yes, but they are only at level 5. Pilot dengan stats melee terbesar siapa bang? I thought you already asked that. Wait. I thought you already asked that. The fuck? Pilot with the melee stats, the highest melee stats is the Domon Kasu. When you SP convert woman, how does one SP convert a woman VV flowers? Yes. With Galileo supporter, I am meaning specifically with the Kimaris Vidar. Otherwise, why anybody will use him instead of like Suleta? No, even if you have at the Kimaris Vidar, it's better to use Suleta on the Kimaris Vidar instead of using Galileo on the Kimaris Vidar. That's what I've been saying. It's better for you to put Suleta on the Kimaris Vidar than putting Galileo on the Kimaris Vidar. Are you high? What's wrong? I think no way. Just like this, it is all no harm, no foul. Rather the Delta Kais have 5 range faster reach the 1 million stats. Oh yeah. It has the 5 range. Or maybe the 5 movement, I think. Oh yeah. The Delta Kai have 5 movement and 5 range at after you upgrade him. Yeah, that's true. But still, you cannot SSP him. That's the biggest downside. So it's still better to just invest on Biarlan custom, because someday you will be able to SSP the Biarlan custom than the Delta Kai. But right now, the Delta Kai deal higher damage than Bjarlan Custom. So if you don't plan on SSP the Bjarlan Custom, then it can be a good idea to ultimate upgrade the Delta Kai. And the thing is that if you already SP convert Kou Uraki and you got Zero Amada, then you can bring Delta Kai together with Bjarlan Custom in the same team. And use both Zero Amada to pilot the Delta Kai and use Kou Uraki to pilot the Bjarlan Custom. And you have yourself the pilot to pilot both units. I think Delta Kai, the Gundam does get higher range. Yes, I will have one-shot ace support. Morning has been a while since I was here. Hi, Darky, welcome to the stream. Yes, Bob says you was for our best most game because Wells loved that. Yeah, we began in the Gundam, Vivi. What? It's the only channel I remember of. I'm not even here much lately. Don't worry. We are just chatting for tonight and it's already 10 p.m. in here. Yeah. So probably gonna go off soon. But yeah, we're just gonna talk about my account. So again, UR units always good to have, but if you don't have them at least 1 star or 2 stars, it's better to use the SP converted SSR units. They are always better. It applies for every single gacha games in this universe too. Okay, the one rarity lower but maximum duplicate units is always better than one rarity higher but without any duplicate stars in them. Okay, it's always the same, whether it's Genshin Impact, whether it's Zenless Zone Zero, whether it's what else? Other gacha games basically. So in every single gacha games, it's always stronger to use one rarity lower than the legendary. So every time I play gacha games, what I'm excited to have is not the legendary. Okay, everybody always like I've seen YouTubers always make huge deal about pulling a legendary. Like they make videos about, oh, I got this legendary, oh, I got this legendary. Yes, I do have that reaction too, but what I'm more excited about is to get the golden units, like in this game, okay, or in other games the purple units. The purple units or character is the one rarity lower than the legendary. Because if you do have them at maximum duplicate or maximum stars, they will always stronger than the legendary without any stars. So that's why the legendary or the UR units in this game, if you do want to use them, you better use them for their utilities. Like for example, in other gacha game, maybe you have a unit, like for example the Gundam Ariel, it's a support unit. Like if there's other gacha games with a support character and they have, oh, this guy have like AoE heal, which any other unit doesn't have, you know, like the only character who has an AoE heal is just this guy, then it's worth using him without any duplicate or any stars whatsoever. Okay, but if something like, for example, this guy, you know, you only need him to tank in the front, then a maximum star of this guy is always gonna be stronger than a 0 star of a legendary character. Always, like that's the rules of every single gacha game in this universe. Okay, so that's why when you SP convert a unit, always remember that they are better, but you also need to think about their future use. So if you see what I've been SP converting are mostly the Psychomus and also the Barbatus here, and then the Mercury and the Bjarlan and the Geminas. Okay, so the thing is that because I have mostly Psychomu units and also new type machine, so if I want to clear a development units only stage, or if I do want to, mix and match my lineup, then I need a lot of options from the SSR units. And because I have mostly Psychomu units, I have a lot of Psychomu pilots. So because I have a lot of Psychomu pilots, that means that they are better off just piloting the SSR. Like for example, I have Haman, I have Haman here because I pulled a Cubely. And because my Cubely is at 0 star, and because this is a limited unit, I will never ever be able to pull Cubely anymore. So I better SP convert a game out, because this is also a Neo Zeon, and my Haman can pilot this guy, and this guy has 12,500 attack compared to this one. Look at this, tada, 10,000, and this is with modification. So in most cases, my game out will deal higher damage than my Cubely, except for when I have a lot of Neo Zeon units in my lineup, and also when fighting against Psychomu, okay? Because he has a boost against Psychomu. Look at that. So yeah, that's the only time I use the Cubely. Other than that, my game arc deals higher damage than the Cubely. And then there is also the Nightingale. Like I did regret a little bit when SP converting the Nightingale, because I thought there's not gonna be a replacement for the Nightingale anymore. This is also a Neo Zeon unit, so I can use Haman to pilot this. I can use Shara Snubble to pilot this. Shara Snubble for the double chance step, Haman for a higher burst damage. But when they release the Sinanju, this is actually a better Nightingale. I regret a little bit on SP converting the Nightingale, but then I realized, because I don't really use Nightingale that much anyway, because of the short range. Sinanju also has a short range of 4 range attack. So the only thing that give me, at least I feel better on SP converting a Nightingale, is because this one has a map attack. Look at that. So if I do need a map attack, I will definitely use the Nightingale instead of the Sinanju. So yeah, the map attack is what makes the Nightingale worth SP converting compared to the Sinanju. Other than that, if you do only compare their damage, like in a single target attack weapon damage, then yeah, Sinanju is a better Nightingale. Will they buff or upgrade ultimates after max develop it? What do you mean? They buff or upgrade ultimates after max develop it? I don't know what they're gonna do with the ultimates, but right now we still don't have stars on the ultimate. Like this is already upgraded to the max, but we still don't have the limit break. Yeah, more will be added in the future update. So if we ever hear of a future update where you can limit break an ultimate unit, they will become as strong as SSP system. Because right now, at maximum upgrade here, the 4 million upgrade from ultimate units, it's already make them comparable to this unit. Like look at that, look at these stats, 9,800, 8,800, 9,300. Look at these stats, 9,100, 8,300, 8,600. They are already almost comparable to the UR units. Like maybe a 1-star UR units, okay? They are already as strong as a 1-star UR units, even without any limit breaks. So if you can limit break them, that means that these stats will get boosted by 40%. So you will be stronger than MLB UR units if you ever be able to MLB your ultimate units. Because just imagine, like 0 limit break ultimate units is already as strong as 1-star UR unit. So with 3 stars, they are comparable to a 4-star UR units. Okay. So yeah, the ultimate units is very worth it to upgrade, especially for a free-to-play players, because you won't be able to have a lot of UR units, especially at MLB. So the ultimate units will become your replacement. That's why when they release the Gundam Barbatus, the Broken Barbatus, with a physical damage taken up level 6, this is perfect for the IBO team. So yeah, again, continue with my decision. So the UR units, the best thing you can get from them is the pilot. Okay, like I've already demonstrate to you, the UR pilots, if they have really high stats, like just now Domon Kasu, 890 melee stats. So no matter what kind of other melee pilot out there, this guy will outdamage them with just pure stats. So imagine me having this guy, 970 awakened. I never ever need to SP convert any awakened pilot whatsoever, because this guy will always out damage them. Yeah, so that's why the UR pilot is still really strong. This is your best investment for your account. So I only SP convert pilot when they have a very unique utility. Like for example, this is a support defense on counter when riding a Gjallarhorn unit. So yeah, no one else, even a UR pilot, have that kind of utility. So yeah, it's worth to SP converting this kind of pilot, like very unique. For the Deira, after SP converting, she has 811 melee. So at least, not that far behind from the UR pilot. I need, if I use a UR pilot without affinity tag, so a Deira on affinity tag, no, because this one doesn't have a final damage boost. So yeah, it's only 811 worth of melee stats. But because if I ride a Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, I can use a permanent double support attack. So she is comparable to any UR pilot with 811 melee stats and double support attack. So right now, because I don't have that kind of pilot that has a melee and double support attack, the only pilot, a UR pilot that has that double support attack and high melee stats, is only Argy Mirage. And because I don't have Argy Mirage, then yeah, I better off just SP convert Deira. But maybe in the future, if I do get Argy Mirage, then let me check on the website. Let me check Argy. How much stats do you have? And this one, 738. Look at that. Yeah, he has lower stats than Deira. So unless I'm riding a mercenary unit, that means that Argy doesn't have any advantage over Deira. Okay, so there is that. Yeah. So yeah, look at that. Honkai. Oh yeah, Honkai. Hamangan, more like Hamanchis. Just out to the Castle for next Master League. Lightning fast team. Yeah, if you do want. But Ultimate 2 Castle still only still doesn't increase his range on his weapon. So having a 4-range weapon attack will give you at a very disadvantage on Master League. So yeah, I don't recommend using Casval on the Master League. Use Delta Kai. Delta Kai is a much better Casval. Is it good to put effort on the ship support? Do you have like I maximize on my MLB my I play casually. Yes. Always prioritize your supporter first, and then prioritize your pilot, and then only prioritize your units last. Okay. unit is the least of your concern, because units will always be replaceable, but supporter cannot be replaced, and pilot can pilot any units. Okay, so yeah, it's very worth to focus on the supporter instead. It will be your principal team, yeah. So it's just like VP, which use new type and Psychomo. No, even Argy is worse than Deira in every aspect. Nope. I already explained. Like, if he pilot a mercenary unit, then Argy is better than Deira. Other than that, Deira is better than Argy. So yeah, only when he is piloting these units here, which right now only is Gundam Astaroth and Astray Blue Frame 2nd L. That's it. So yeah, only when he is piloting these two units, then he is better than Deira. Other than that, if you pilot any other unit, no, actually, Deira is only ever good when riding Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. Because when you use Deira to pilot, like for example a Big Zam, she doesn't get that double support attack. Okay, so like I said just now again, without a double support attack, your support pilot is useless. So I have another play. And lacking of double support. KOUR, Argy, SSR, Julieta only have unique passive. Wait, KOUR have unique passive? KOUR? What does KOUR have for a unique passive? KOUR, the unique passive is on the unit. The unit has a cheat death ability, but the pilot is just the strongest EFSF durability pilot, and that's it. Yeah. He is only the strongest EFSF durability pilot. That's it. It doesn't have any unique utility. We really need alt pilots for the alt units. Yeah, that's true. The only good thing about Argy Sport is, well, you can use him in the Astaroth to deal a lot of damage. Oh wait, not Ko, I mean Suleta UR. Oh yeah, Suleta UR, yes. Casval have a lot of uses in internal roles for the development challenge. Yes, Casval is really good for PvE, but that's it. Like for PvE, you can just use any other pilots. I mean, like any other units. You don't really need to use Casval. Like, you have a lot of ways to clear development on the Eternal road. So like myself, I don't use Casval. Even though I upgrade Casval once, just because I used him in the Eternal road number 1. But that's it. That's all I did. Because you cannot use him in PvP. Like, he sucks at PvP. And I think I'm gonna max upgrade my comfort. Ta-da! So yeah, let's continue with my account. Looking at my account, Big Zam, always good to have. Very huge map weapon. So look at this, ta-da! Because this is a huge unit, you can already see from the corner here, like the corner have 2 squares compared to the Dark Gundam. Like for example, the Dark Gundam, let me see, what is the Dark Gundam? This one. Ta-da! 1 square at the corner. So yeah, you can already know that a huge unit will always gonna have a bigger map weapon compared to a single 1x1 square unit. So that's why Big Zam is always the best choice to deal a 360 map weapon damage. That's why SP Convert 1, maybe I do want to SP Convert more, but right now it's already enough to have one of these at maximum level. Because most of the time you only need to bring one, so that is the Big Zam. Then the Psycho Gundam was the best Psychomu and SSR durability unit to SP convert. Like I've already SP converted this guy from Master League Season 0. So he was the strongest tank in the development diagram with before the Unicorn series came out. So after the Unicorn series came out, then the Unicorn, before the High New, before the Shards counterattack, this guy is the strongest durability unit. And then after the Shards counterattack came out, then this High New Gundam becomes stronger than the Psycho Gundam. Okay, then I SP convert him. And then after that, the Unicorn came out, then the Unicorn is a much better tank compared to the High New Gundam, but only if you have Ride. If you have Ride, then Ride have an ability that increase NTD. Look at this. So if you do have Ride, then the Unicorn is a much stronger tank than the High New. Other than that, if you only have Yonabasta, then whether Unicorn, High New, or the Psycho Gundam, they are the same, except that the Psycho Gundam has only 4 movement, and that's the only downside of the Psycho Gundam. But compared to all these tanks, the Psycho Gundam can be used in atmospheric. So that's where the Psycho Gundam is still better. You can use him in atmospheric, while this High New Gundam cannot. Okay. So I use them depending on the enemies, depending on my tech also, because they have different techs. Okay, Psychomu, you can bring all of them on the Psychomu, but this one is new type machine Tough as Nail Psychomu. Yep. And then after that, this one is Psychomu Tough as Nails new type machine. Actually, the High New and the Psycho Gundam is the same. So they are the same, except that this one has shortened movement but can be on atmospheric, while this one have a bigger movement but cannot be used on atmospheric. This one is a one-shot killer. Okay, so this is a one-shot killer. So in the previous Master League, when they boost the one-shot killer tag, then that Unicorn was my go-to tank, and this one is the Ace unit. So if in the future they strengthen the Ace unit in the Master League, then I will be using this guy. Also, if I use Otto as my supporter, then this is my go-to tank. So the tanks are the most important, because I don't have MLB tank. So this tank is stronger than all of my other tanks. Okay, I always use the SP converted MLB SSR tank instead of the UR tank. Except for certain situations, like the Gundam Aerial. Okay, the Gundam Aerial rebuilt together with Suleta piloting this unit. This one can support defense on counter, something that my SP converted SSR tank cannot do. So those are my tank. And then also after that, this is the Gundam Master Origin. This is the strongest tank. One of the strongest gacha tank in this game, because it can be used in atmospheric. But it doesn't have that many attacks here, okay? It's Unstoppable Ace unit and Ally Vinaya system. So if you do build a supporter team using this tech, then, if you build a team with supporter boosting these techs, then yes, this is your very best tank to have. Also, together with Julieta has a support defense on counter on this unit. Like, look at this. When HP is 50% or above, defense increased by 15%, makes your HP increase by 10%, reduce beam weapons damage taken out by 20%, weapon also decrease physical weapon power by 20%, attack down 30%. This unit is the perfect tank. So next is the Gaymalk and the new Gundam. Like if you have watched my Master League, in the previous Master League, they are insanely good. I've always been using Amuro attacker and Char Assemble attacker as my go-to pilot, because they both don't care about the affinity tag. Like, look at this. I don't really need to pilot Amuro on EFSF unit because it only reduces damage taken by 15%. So I can use him to pilot any unit with his 897 awaken. Like I already demonstrated to you, like any other pilot who has lower than 740 awaken stats will deal lower damage than this guy. Okay, even with the affinity tag. And because this is also a limited pilot, I have a new type level 5 in here. And increase damage that level 4 in there. So I have a higher level on ability. Look at this. This is only level 3 and level 4. So yeah, Amuro has been my strongest pilot in my account. And the same thing with this. I don't really need to pilot a Neo Zeon unit using Char because I'm not losing any damage. And what you aim for from an attacker pilot is their damage, you know. So yeah, I mostly use them to pilot almost all of my units as long as they don't require a range stats, okay? And that's why, because I have a lot of awakened weapon units, so I can always use him and Char with 912 awaken here. And they both have double chance set, so it works perfectly, you know. I can use them to clear a lot of enemies together. So that's why the Gay Malk and the new Gundam becomes my best duo team in my account. If I don't use the Gay Malk, then I will use the Nightingale. Really good when piloted by Char also, but it has a shorter range weapon. Okay. So yeah, those are my decision on upgrading them. And then the Biarlan custom, I've already told you, if you can SSP this guy is a stronger unit compared to the Delta Kai. Like if you do need a ranged weapon, if you do have a ranged pilot, then that ranged pilot piloting this guy, also because this is EFSF, we have a lot of EFSF pilot. So Shiro Amada is the best ranged pilot in EFSF, and this unit has attack 10%, attack 20% when HP is full, and it's really easy to protect this guy to stay at maximum HP all the time. So this becomes a really strong unit to SP convert, and it can also be used in atmospheric. So yeah, like look at that. He has 14,500 attack with a 12%. A 10% attack increase on Biarlan custom here. Also because it is very easy to get this, you know, this is a fierce enemy assault unit. You will always gonna get this modification. All of you guys can get that. So yeah, it's brainless not to upgrade this guy. Okay. So, and then the Barbatos, I've already shown you guys the reasoning. Like these two is insanely good. 5,000 weapon power, upgraded to level 5, 6,000 weapon power. Together, if you do have a Mikazuki attacker, you know, like with 880 melee and critical boost, and also this one critical rate increase, damage dealt, everything that he has in here. It makes the Lupus Rex, the Barbatos Lupus and Lupus Rex becomes insanely strong. And then the Aerial, the only reason why I upgraded this one is because I require an alternative series unit that can deal damage from range. That's all. And also the Geminas. Okay. I need an alternative series unit that can deal damage from range. So yeah, the Geminas coming with the same thing, 6,000 weapon power, although it's at range 4, I can give this unit any range pilot, but the best one, not the best, I mean like one of the unit that has affinity tag with him is this guy, Quattro. This is quite an okay pilot for a Wing Gundam series. So yeah, other than that, I can just use any other support pilot to pilot the Geminas, and this can deal quite high damage because of that 6000 weapon power. This one is because I have Suleta supporter, this one, so I upgraded him. Yeah, so that my Suleta, if I don't need the defense down, because I have a lot of defense down unit, like I have aerial, I have the force impulse, I have the scene, you know, I have a lot of defense down debuffer, the unicorn. So sometimes I don't need to bring the aerial unit in my lineup, and instead I need the Gundam aerial rebuild to deal more damage. So my Suleta can pilot this to deal more damage. The same thing with the Phoenix Gundam, okay? The Phoenix Gundam, if I don't need to debuff my enemy with physical damage taken up, debuff, then I better off bring another attacker that can be piloted with this Mark Zuckerberg, okay? So usually my decision into SP converting a unit is whether I do have the pilot for them or not, okay? So let me show you, like Amuro Ray, I already have this Psycho Gundam, Hainu, the Unicorn. Basically, we already have a lot of EFSF unit for him to pilot. Sharaznabel cannot pilot any other unit aside from the Sharzaku UR, so I don't need to give an SP converted SSR MLB unit for him. Mikhail, I can use him to pilot any Xeon unit, but right now the best one I give to him is the Big Zam. Okay, because the Big Zam, from the very beginning of the battle, if there are a lot of enemies in front of me, he will go supercharged, boost his range, and deal maximum damage with the Big Zam map attack. So I can do that. But if I do want to build an actual Xeon unit team, then the best unit for Mikhail to pilot is the prototype Comfort. This one comes with quite an okay giant bazooka, you know. But the best thing about this guy is this: it has attack increase by 10% and attack increase by 15% when HP is 75% or above. So this unit actually have a really high attack stats. So quite an okay unit for him to pilot if I don't MLB my Comfort. Although he can also pilot the Casval, he can also pilot the Sharzaku. Yeah. That's it. I can also use him to pilot this one, but then again he has Daryl, so Daryl will be a better pilot to pilot this guy anyway. So yeah, that's it. So I already give him the Big Sam, that's good. And then Ito, any EFSF unit that deals melee damage will be better, will be good to be piloted by him. The best one that you can give to him is the Blue Destiny. Wait. Yeah. This one. Yeah, I need to click from here. So from here, from this list, the best melee unit for him you can give to him is this Blue Destiny. Tada. Although the Blue Destiny can use both range and melee, so you can also use Zero Amada to pilot this guy and deal high damage on the XM system. You don't really need Ito. So there is not really much use for Ito to pilot an SSR unit. And also because I have Striker Custom at 2 stars, so I don't need to give him a specific SSR unit to pilot. Asuna, I already give her the Red Zeta, so that's already good. This one also, Camille can ride my Red Zeta if I do need him to pilot a development unit only. Because Red Zeta is the strongest support unit in this game right now. A support unit that can deal the highest damage. And then Paptimus, I'm actually planning to give him this guy. This one. Tada! This is the best Titan unit in this game. Okay, because if you change him to this, to the flying unit, Like he uses his strongest weapon for his damage. So yeah, this is already good enough. But because I rarely use Sirocco outside from DO, like I don't have any replacement for DO. I still always need DO to give a beam weapon damage second up debuff in every stage that I go to. So I never have a chance to give him an attacker compared to like Suleta, okay? Like Suleta and Mark Zuckerberg, like sometimes I don't need their debuff on the UR units, so I give them the attacker version. So but Optimus, Sirocco, I never go away from the DO and use this one instead. I don't really need him to deal damage. Also because Sirocco actually deals higher damage on DO because of his, you know, attack increase when doing the support attack, like this one. Although I can, yeah. So it's better to give him a support type rather than an attacker unit to pilot. So I don't give him any SSR unit yet. And then Judao, again, I give him the Red Zeta to pilot if I do need to defend. But I already plan on actually SP converting the white Zeta. Where is it? The white Zeta. Where is the white Zeta? Bang udah kelar Eternal Red Expert 8? I think I have, yes. Yeah, I already have. Quite easy. Why? Like everybody been asking me for a very long time now about this stage, and probably this stage, no. Mostly the Expert 8. I have a video about that. Should I just, highlight it again? Where is my video on that one? Let me see. Is Kira UR attacker good? Yes. Kira UR attacker is good. Fierce enemy assault, they should extend that textbox because I've read it wrong. Fierce enemy S, yes. Where is it? Let me find it. This one, clearing Eternal Road 8 and free talk. Yeah. This stage. I'm gonna copy this and put it here. Okay. Hi BB. Hi William. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, continuing on. So that's the reason why I SP convert the Gundam Aerial rebuild and the Phoenix Gundam. Okay, don't yet need to do it for the Optimus. So then Judao. Oh yeah. Where is the set? This one. I'm waiting for the time I MLB these two units. Okay. once I MLB these 2 units, then I'm gonna SP convert them. One is for Asuna, the other one is for Judao. Because this guy, once I get him to MLB, he will be stronger than the full armor double Z Gundam, okay? In terms of tanking. But still, like, it depends. Like, I'm gonna decide later. Because Judao on the full armor double Z Gundam have this one, a heal, okay? So, whether I do need the heal or not, it depends. But if I can get the yellow Zeta to MLB and actually, you know, tank damage so good that I never get below 50% HP, then yeah, it's better to use Yuda on that one. Because at MLB, that means that my yellow Zeta will have higher attack than my full armor double Z Gundam UR unit. So, because he can only support defense once, so that means that what I aim from him when riding that yellow Zeta is to deal damage to my enemies instead of tanking. And then Haman, I've already shown you, giving her the game arc. And then Amurore, EFSF, I can just pilot any EFSF units. There are a ton of EFSF units. And then Shara's Level Neo Zeon, this one doesn't require to pilot specific tech. Banana can only be used on the Unicorn, so he doesn't really have any advantage on riding other units because he is specific only on the Unicorn Gundam, you know, all of his advantages and also the NTD. So yeah, I don't have any other choice for unit for this pilot. And then the Ride, I've already have both Unicorns to be piloted by Ride. Yona can just basically pilot any EFSF durability units, and I do already have the Psycho Gundam and the High New Gundam for him. Domon cannot really pilot any other Mobile Fighter G Gundam units, you know, because his tech is specific only for these 3 units. Okay, so if I ever want to use Domon, then maybe the only thing that I can MLB is just this guy. But then again, because this is a support unit, he won't have high attack to begin with. This one is also a durability unit. This doesn't have high attack. So yeah, I have no choice but to pilot only this guy. Other than that, I will only use him to pilot other melee units, doesn't matter the tank. Okay, so there's no specific SSR unit that I can SP convert to give to him. Duo also the same thing. You know, right now we don't have the second part of the story from the Wing Gundam, which is the Endless Waltz. So right now I'm still holding back on SP converting any other Wing Gundam series units. So I'm not giving him anything yet. Kira, I already SP convert my SR Freedom. So sometimes he is the one piloting the SR Freedom to deal high damage and also to support attack using an attacker unit. And then Lacus also same thing. Whatever that Kira Yamato can pilot, she can also pilot. So if I don't need double support attack and instead I need the MP up buff, AoE MP up buff, then I use Lacus. But in exchange, she can only use single support attack. Shinasuka can basically just pilot any unit. He doesn't really have a specific affinity tag. He only has an advantage on Force Impulse, which heals the Force Impulse when HP falls below 50%. But that's it. You know, basically he doesn't have any other advantage or disadvantage when piloting other units. So you can just don't need to give him any specific units. He can just pilot anything. Setsuna, the best unit for him to replace the Exia, if you don't have Exia at MLB, like look at this, my Exia is at 0 limit break. So the best thing for you to give to Setsuna is this one. This is the best unit to SP convert and give to Setsuna to pilot, because again it can be used in atmospheric by this self, and then this one has 3 abilities, which is rare for an SR unit. And then look at this, the Trans Arm has 5400 weapon power and uses melee stats, although it deals special weapon damage. And the GN Beam Saber also, GN Silk Claw, but yeah, the biggest advantage is this one. Because Setsuna already have MP up skill and also MP up ability, so he will always be on supercharge from the very beginning of the battle. So can already use the Trans Arm weapon, and among the Trans Arm unit, this guy is the best attacker. You can SP convert. So there's that. Yeah, and when you change to the shift form, he can also use the Trans Arm. Like, that's insane. Although you don't really need to change him to that one, because you can already use him at atmospheric as a Gundam itself. So there is that. Yeah, if I do want to give Setsuna a specific unit, then there is that. But still, we still don't have the second part of the 00 story. So I'm waiting for that to get released. Otherwise, if I upgrade the Kyrios right now, and in the future they come out with a better melee unit for him to pilot when the part 2 of 00 Gundam story comes out, then yeah, it's a waste. So that's my decision, that's why I told you, like, I don't make any mistake on SP converting any unit, because that's my decision making, step by step on my decision making on choosing my upgrades. And then Mikazuki, this one cannot really pilot anything else aside from the Barbatus, so yeah, doesn't have any other specific SSR units I can give to him. And then this one can basically pilot any Tekadan SSR unit, so a lot of options for him. Basically, I can give him the Broken Barbatus, I can give him the Lupus, I can give him the Rex, I can give him Bile, I can give him any unit from the IBO series as long as they use melee stats and so on. Sureta, I already give him the aerial rebuild, so that is that. Although there is another unit that she can pilot, which is the Farak, this guy. So if I ever need to go into a rival tank and using Suleta, then I can SP convert this guy, but there is never any need for me to use this instead of the Gundam aerial rebuild. So yeah, I already give him an SSR unit for her to pilot. And then this one doesn't have any other advantage aside from piloting the Alfred R. So right now, this is the only options you can use this Suleta durability to pilot. And there are only 2 durability units for her to pilot. So yeah, you have no other choice. But right now, again, I'm waiting for the second part of the Witch from Mercury series to decide whether I need to SP convert the Alfred R or not. Because if they come out with a better durability unit, then it's better to upgrade that instead of the Alfred R. This one also doesn't have any units to pilot yet, because this is a melee pilot on a series where there is not a single melee unit you can find. So yeah, cannot use it. This one is you cannot give him other units. So yeah, and this one I give him the Phoenix SSR. That's it. That's my decision on SP converting a unit. I'm only SP converting a unit if I have the UR pilot to pilot that unit. Okay, that makes me able to save up so much material, because I do it the other way. Okay, I have the pilot, then I SP convert the unit. I don't SP convert a unit then looking for the pilot. That will waste a lot of materials. Like what you showed, what you typed in the chat just now, like this unit can be piloted by this SR pilot if you SP convert this SR pilot. Why? Why do I need to SP convert an SR pilot if I can just use the UR pilot and choose other units that is so much better in saving my material? You know. So yeah, the pilot first, and then find the unit for them, and that's how I do it. But it started off with the supporter first, okay? The supporter first, like for example this, go into the Ace unit, okay? These are the units that I can bring, and then do I have the pilot for this? 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 It's basically my decision-making flow, okay? Like for example, like in here, oh, I have the Bjarlan custom. Zero Amada is the best in piloting this guy. So this is gonna be my main attacker. And that's it. That's how I decide who to SP convert. Okay. So, and then there is this. Like for example, I have 1 star of Marina Ismail. She is an unstoppable. So I can actually build an unstoppable team. Look at this. I have defense down, I have physical damage taken up, I have defense down again, I have defense down again. There are too many defense down. So if I do want to build this team, I need a physical damage dealer. So the God Gundam is already there, Exia is already there. Astaroth is a physical. This one is physical, I think. I don't know. Are you physical? Forgot. No, this is beam. So yeah, I cannot use this guy. Are you physical? This is special. This is beam. Wait, what about this? This is special. So yeah, I cannot use this either. So the physical one is probably just this guy. So this is also special. This is physical. Oh yeah, this is. But still, like this one is so much better. So you can consider this guy as a special weapon damage dealer. So we don't have that many choice. Only the Chickbox is physical, I think. Yeah, this is physical. But you don't really want to SP convert a unit that can only has 1 weapon and at melee range somewhere. At a very short range. So yeah, I'm holding myself back from building a team with this. Only this guy has a physical weapon. Look at that. And also this one, I think this one is a physical. Bazooka, yes. Look at that, physical. Yeah, so if I ever want to build an unstoppable team, I mostly use that physical. This is special. This is special. Look at that. There are not a single option that I can use to build an unstoppable team aside from the God Gundam and the Exia there. Yep. So cannot really build a team in my account here using this one. Although let me check the other UR units, like the ones that I don't have. Is there any physical? This one. Yeah, maybe if I do have the Astaroth UR, but this one is also physical damage taken and debuffer, right? Yeah. So not really a good choice of team to build. Don't really have any other choice. Aside from that, the rest of my supporters are 0 limit break. Except for this one. This is also the reason why I have the Geminas, okay? Because I can bring him on this Mobile Suit Gundam Wing series as my main attacker, main damage dealer. So yeah, my only choice to go into building my formations is these 3. This is why these 3 are my already built-in team. Look at that. Ta-da. And then this one is the map attacker. Oh yeah, also for the character, I SP convert this. Tada! The reason why I SP convert Chima Garahao is that I knew that I need a range pilot, okay? and then also a Xeon Samurai. I used her to pilot the Big Zam, but I knew because I need 5 Big Zam, so I need 5 Big Zam pilots. Okay, so even if I can get other Xeon pilot like Gato, you know, we have Gato, we have Mikhail now, and then I have Chima. So I already have 3 Xeon pilot that I can have in the future to pilot my Big Zam. Okay. So it's okay for me to SP convert Chima because I need a lot of duplicates to pilot all of my Big Zams. So I'm gonna put my Big Zams into here. You know, I'm gonna change this Neo Zeon into Big Zam later on once I build more Big Zams. And then I have the Neo Zeon units for my Qbeli to get the maximum buff. And with the Neo Zeon in here. Yes, the Nightingale for map attack and Neo Zeon for map attack. And then the Qbeli and then the Sazabi to just finish everything off. So this is my, you know, a map attacker PvE team and also the double chance step from the Musha Gundam. And then this is my flying team using the Ace unit. Ace unit has a lot of flying units. So this is the best to build a flying team aside from the one-shot killer. The one-shot killer also together with the Seed series, they have a lot of flying units. And then the new type machine, this is why I need the white Zeta because there are not many options in the new type machines that can go atmospheric. So I need the Vertigo and the white Zeta to be SP converted. So yeah, maybe in the future I'm gonna upgrade this pilot here, this guy. I'll probably gonna SP convert this guy, maybe in the future, if I ever need him. But right now, we don't have a really hard atmospheric battle that requires me to SP convert anyone. Like if this team is already enough without SP converting anything, then I don't need to SP convert anything. That's why I never make mistake on SP converting any unit and pilot, because if I can clear the stage without SP converting anyone, then I don't need to SP convert anyone. That's all. My Sazabi is MLB, thank the event tickets. Ooh, nice. Yeah, enjoy the Sazabi. And Hippatus, why do you delete your message? Okay, so this is also the aerial. Aerial also have a lot of, not actually a lot, but all of aerial units. I can build an entire team using only aerial units here. Look at that. The only reason I bring the Wing Gundam is that I need a beam damage taken up debuffer. That's all. And this is my PvP team for the next Master League. This is the rival tag. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this team using the rival and lightning fast team. Okay. So we get into the reset, and I'm gonna do my dailies. And after that, that's it. That's tonight's stream, guys. Nothing, no new notices.
Mission 達成で素敵な報酬がこれからも一緒に
Bro.
What?
私いやもう
This will be a dry week, nothing to do. Yes. Once you finish with the map event, then yeah, there is nothing else to do. The Fierce Enemy Assault gonna be gone tomorrow. So yeah, we don't have anything else to do until next week. Until the next update. That's why. I will it's probably best to do your Eternal Road slowly. But then again, you don't really need to finish Eternal Road that fast because the reward will not go anywhere. You can just clear that stage anytime. So yeah, I'm already planning like tonight. That's why I stream. I actually wanted to stream a Plague Tale tonight, but I saw that the Fierce Enemy Assault only have 1 day left. So I was thinking like, hey, maybe I'm gonna stream the Fierce Enemy Assault first. Couple of stages, and then after that tomorrow I'm gonna stream the Plague Tale. Okay, we're gonna finish that Plague Tale Requiem, so that I can empty up my hard disk, because that game requires a lot of storage. Okay, daily is done. Should I pull this? Yeah, I guess like we don't have anything else to do, so let's just use this ticket and just pull something, because the content of this ticket will never change. So yeah, to close this stream tonight, we're gonna do a 10 pull of this what is this? Premium unit assembly ticket. Let's see what do I get. Hopefully a UR. Okay, let's do this. A kablam! Downloading please. There is a downloading. There's gonna be a new unit. Look at that. A guaranteed SSR and above. Let's see what do we get. Okay. 1, 2, 3, kablam! Amuro please. Yoo-hoo! Wait, that's a fake Amuro. That is a fake Amuro. Is it a UR? Ooh. There is a supporter. But it is a fake Amuro. So I don't know if we ever gonna get a UR unit here. Let's see. What do I get? Oh, Galgo Marine Commando. Hey, Shinmatsu Nagasaku. Nice, Natasha. Wait, have I MLB this moment yet? I don't know. Maybe if not, then I will be MLBing this supporter then. Dang it. The fuck? The new unit is this guy? Who are you? It's Aries. This sucks. That's the new unit. So it was a fake Amuro, apparently. Too bad. Yeah. So, that's it. Yeah, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. So, nothing else to do, right? We don't have anything else. Yeah, we don't have anything else. Nothing else to do. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Probably, yeah, when the new content hits. So from tomorrow on, I'm gonna stream other games. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and good night. Bye bye.